Hey, YouTube, got a little treat for you. We're not camping or anything like that. We're sitting at home. But it's a nice, clear, sunny, 72-degree day. And I've been playing around. Come to find out, if Teresa is inside the house, with her pacemaker and everything, there's a spoiler alert, then she's not going to get any of the RF signal that I'm about to produce. Because we've tested it out at full legal power of 100 watts on the handbands, on all meters. It doesn't affect her. So, I got the 2 meter up. I got the HF up. And all I got to do is connect the antennas. Put them out in the yard. And I'm transmitting. It's a great day. Okay, don't mind the clutter here. I mean, it is a workshop and everything. But anyway, we got the 2 meter here, Kenwood. Then we have the ICOM 7200. Hooked up with an IT100 auto tuner from LDG Electronics. We're running everything off of an Astron RM35 amp power supply. We're running anywhere between 13.7, 13.8 volts. So every time I hook up the antenna, I take the analyzer and make sure that everything's within the proper operating ranges. And right now I have the 2 meter on, and I checked out the antenna. And it is a 1-to-1 match at 146 megahertz. 145 is a 1.2, 147 is a 1.2, so it's equally spaced. Now the antenna that I'm using is a homebrew antenna. That I built myself, and seems to work out great. I only have it 5 feet in the air, but for the local repeaters and just around town, it's working fine. So first off, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and bring in the 2 meter antenna. It's 2 meter 70 centimeter. But we'll bring in the VHF, UHF antenna, set it off to the side, and then we'll go ahead and we'll move the portable stand out into the yard and hook up the HF, and we'll run it with that coax right there. We'll test everything out and make sure that everything's working fine. And we'll see if we can make some contacts, probably on the lower bands, like 10, 15, 20 meters, somewhere in there, and see what we get. That's just that simple. And yeah, I know I have coax running around and it's probably getting in the way, but right now for this demonstration, we're just moving everything off to the side. It'll get taken care of later. Anyway, let's go ahead and move the stand out into the yard and get the HF antenna set up. Now the HF antenna itself is going to be the Alpha military antenna. I don't know if it's military or not. It's what they call it. So I'm just going to call it the Alpha antenna. It works good, and I don't have any problems with it. Anyway, let's go ahead and move. Now I'm going to be running 50 feet of coax, so this is going to have to go out kind of far. Bear with me, people. I'll set everything up right there. Let me go get the antenna. It's just that simple to set up. Just got home, so she knows I'm setting everything up, and neighbors are out running around. Anyway, what we have here is we have the whip, we have the NVIS element, NVIS, then we have the 9-to-1 NM. And basically this configuration is set up like a dipole, off-center fit. Works on that principle, and I for one am happy with it. Now the NVIS element, we run it that direction. I'm basically pointed southeast over to Mount Rainier. So trying to get over the mountain is what I'm shooting for. Let's go ahead and hook up the coax and see what we can get on the radio. Boy, those crows are really out today. Okay, we'll run this into a configuration where there's no kinks in the coax. And that's it. Just a couple of minutes to set up. A couple minutes to take down. That's one reason why I like this antenna. Anyway, now that we're all hooked up, let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay, everything's all hooked up. Let's go ahead and turn on the radio. We'll see what happens. Not too much happening on 6 meter. I'm on the call frequency right now and not hearing a thing. Let's check 10. Not too much happening there either. Nothing on 20. And nothing on 15. So we're going to sit around and wait to see what happens. Start getting calls on here. I'll come back in and let you guys listen. So in the interim of waiting, decided to work on this old Unit and Grant XL, trying to get it set up for multifunctional hookup. I mean, when I got it, it came with this plug here. Plug it into your cigarette lighter and talk, but I don't have a cigarette lighter outlet for the power supply on the Astron. So what I did was I went and took Anderson connectors and created a little power pole there. I can hook the radio up to the power supply. If I want to take it mobile, I go ahead and disconnect and plug it into here and plug the cigarette lighter into the truck, and away I go. Quick and easy, simple operation. Now I can't wait to test it out. I went and put a fuse on the power wire and this little housing for it. Turned it on and I was getting nothing but a little red light on the fuse section. So I popped the cap off and come to find out, there's no fuse. So I gotta go down to the auto parts store and pick up the fuse, and I'll be able to run this radio next time. Right now listening to 20 meter, not much on. Listening to 2 meter as well, not much going on there. Got somebody in the background on 20 meter. So the antenna's doing its job. The alpha antenna. It's just one of those days where conditions aren't that good. But it sure is nice and sunny out. Anyway, you all take care, and we'll talk at you later. I'll say 7-3 to all those radio folk out there. And until next time, bye-bye.